tool we're going to look at to use Photoshop in a more experimental way is the Magic Wand tool. So this can be found fourth tool down on our toolbar here. So I'm going to select that. Essentially what the Magic Wand does is make a selection in your image based on similar colours. So if I click here, can you see it's selected all around this white background because that's all a similar colour. I'm just going to do Command or Control D to deselect that. What we can do is use this tool to select sort of certain slivers of areas within the image and then move it across slightly to create a glitch effect. So for instance, if I click somewhere on this shirt, it's kind of selecting all of these dark areas on the model's clothing. If we then use the Move tool, so that's either up here at the top or we can see the shortcut there is V. So if you just press V on your keyboard, then if I move the selection slightly, we can sort of off-center it a little bit to create a glitch effect. And it's kind of up to you where you then choose to drop that selection. You might want it close by, so it's just a little subtle. You might want it more exaggerated, kind of hovering further away. And then when you're happy, deselect, so Command D or Control D to see how it looks. So you'll notice that by moving it, it's kind of revealed this colour purple. The reason that's happened is because that is my background colour. So if you go to your colour swatches, kind of down here on the left, you can choose what colour you want moving the selection to reveal. So maybe I will go for a green as well. Okay, so let's try that again. So Wand tool, or the shortcut is W. Maybe let's select some of the model's face here. So now Move tool again. So either click it at the top or V. Using the keyboard shortcuts here is like a really quick way to kind of go back and forth with this technique. So now if I move this selection, it should now reveal green. So yes, there we go. We've changed the colour. So it now shows a different one based on what we've changed. So you could keep using this technique kind of going backwards and forwards. So maybe if I select some of the clothing here, using similar colours or using different colours and just gradually building up more areas that are slightly distorted, slightly glitched. If you wanted to make a large selection, what you can also do, I'm going to press W on my keyboard for the shortcut for Wand. You can make a selection in one area, and then if you hold down the Shift key, which is the arrow pointing up, I can then select another area of the image as well. So I've got this part selected, but now I've also selected a bit of the t-shirt here. Let's choose the colour. Let's go for blue. So I'm going to press V for my Move tool, and if I move that, they're going to move at the same time. So yeah, you can play around with this, gradually build it up, depending on kind of how glitchy you want it, whether you want it subtle or more exaggerated.